Welcome to the lair of the Batty Boffin.
Hi there Batty fans, time for another one of the Batty Boffin maths videos about Pythagoras. Now on this one I'm going to be actually using the Pythagoras on a nice easy right angled triangle. Hopefully you've come across Pythagoras' theorem before, and it's a very nice little equation that says if you call the sides of the triangle A, B and C. You can call them X, Y and Z or Fred, Janet and Pluto if you want, but we're going to stick with A, B and C just because that's where it's commonly labelled. So A and B are two short sides and C is a long side, and Pythagoras just states that A squared plus B squared equals C squared. Rather nice little neat theorem there. So you take the length of that side, square it, take the length of that side, square it, add those two together and the answer will be the length of that side squared. It's not magic, although it seems like it. There's another video that tells you how we get that, so if you're interested you can go look that up. But for the moment we're just going to put some numbers in. Starting off with some nice easy numbers on this one here. And you can actually do this by scale drawing, which is a very nice thing to do. We are going to have this side as being 3, and those can be centimetres. We'll have this side being 4, and those also can be centimetres. So either some squared paper or you can have lined paper with a margin to help you get a nice right angle on there. It makes it easier that way. If you could please pause the video and draw a line 3 centimetres and at right angles a line 4 centimetres and then join the two with the long side. So pause the video and do that now please. Okay, welcome back. Hopefully you should have a triangle that looks something like that. Don't measure side C yet. We're going to work out what that should be and then we'll measure it to check that we're right. So what we're going to do is use Pythagoras here, put our numbers in, and then we're going to do a bit of maths and the answer should fall out the end. So for A we have got 3. For B we have got 4. So what I'd like you to do now is please write out that formula if you haven't done so yet, and then pause the video and fill in the numbers for here. C you can just leave as C because we don't know what that is yet. So pause the video and do that now please. Welcome back. What you should have is this. A is 3, remember to square it, plus B is 4, and that equals C squared, but we don't know what that is yet. So we can now fill in some bits and bobs here. 3 squared is 9. If you're not sure about squares and square roots, watch one of the other Batty Boffin videos because we're going to use them a lot in Pythagoras, so you do need to make sure you're good with squares and square roots before we go much further. 3 squared is 9, 4 squared is 16, and that still equals C squared. 9 plus 16, that's 25, and that equals C squared. 25 is not the answer. That is not 25 centimetres long. 25 is C squared. In order to unsquare it, we need to do the opposite of squaring, which is called square root. So we're going to square root both sides, which on the right hand side gives us C, and on the left hand side the square root of 25. That means the number that when you square it you get 25. Please, it's not half of 25. Square root is not the same as halving. The number that when you square it you get 25. That's 5. So that gives us an answer for C of being 5 centimetres. Have a look at your drawing, measure it. It should be exactly 5 centimetres. If it's not, check your drawing. You might have gone wrong on the right angle or something, but it should be exactly 5 centimetres. 3, 4, 5. Your first Pythagorean triangle.
Mwahaha! Mwahaha! Mwahaha!